Uh, okay, let's continue with the part 2 of TAYAMUM. The what will invalidate the TAYAMUM, invalidator of TAYAMUM, and then some notes. The TAYAMUM, anything that invalidate the ablution, the same thing invalidate the TAYAMUM, or anything that invalidates, that make you to perform ghusl janaba, the same thing apply for you to, or the same thing invalidates your TAYAMUM. And if someone perform tayammum because he did not have water, do not have water, whenever he has water, that tayammum will be invalidated. Then that means you have to perform ablution before you pray. Because you perform tayammum, you don't have water, that's why you perform ablution. Anytime you have water, the tayammum will invalidate. The tayammum will invalidate. Tayammum, there's notes you need to know about tayammum. Tayammum and wudu is like imams and the naibul imam, a deputy imam. Anything imam can do. If imam is not there, the deputy imam will do. The naib imam will do it. So tayammum also is like that. Anything ablution can do, or the ghusl janaba can do. If the condition come, you don't do the ablution, you do tayammum. That the same anything it can do. Tayammum can also do any type of worship. The ghusl janaba or ablution can do. If the condition come, you don't perform ablution, but you perform tayammum. Tayammum can do the same condition. And Muslims do not need to renew tayammum every time of prayer. When you are praying, like, you don't need to repeat the tayammum or any type of worship. Once you perform tayammum, you do not need to repeat tayammum. You just continue with the same tayammum if the tayammum does not spoil. Like, you want to you pray two prayer, you perform tayammum, and asr prayer, you said, let me repeat the tayammum. No, you don't need to repeat tayammum since the tayammum is not spoiled. You continue with your tayammum. You continue with the same tayammum you apply. But if someone perform tayammum because he does not have water and he prayed, later he has water, you don't need to repeat your prayer again. You don't need to repeat the prayer again, like, because you don't have water, you perform ablution, tayammum, then you have water, you don't need to repeat your prayer again. You don't need to repeat your prayer again. That's what many of the scholars agree. Although in this country, some will, like what is written in the Madhab Imam Malik, their books, they said you cannot perform tayammum and pray two prayer. Like, when you perform tayammum, you perform tayammum only when you enter in the masjid. When it's time for prayer, you perform tayammum. And then when you pray, you want to pray another prayer, you have to perform tayammum again. And they said also, when you perform tayammum, you pray nafila, you cannot perform that, you cannot pray a compulsory prayer with that the same tayammum. You have to repeat the tayammum, which many of the scholars disagree with. And many of the scholars says, when you perform tayammum with nafila, you can pray with that the same tayammum and pray it again if the tayammum does not spoil. Wallahu a'lam. These are some of the conditions about the tayammum. Please share this video for others to benefit. Follow me and like the video, inshallah.